So let us see this question number 12. It is again best problem on photoelectric equation. So I will read the problem. Given the following data for incident wavelength and stopping potential obtained from the experiment on photoelectric effect, estimate the value of the Planck's constant and work function of the cathode material. What is the threshold frequency and corresponding wavelength? What is the most likely metal used for the emitter? तर वर्क फंक्शनच्या व्हॅल्यूवरून आपल्याला इमिटर मटेरियल काय असलं पाहिजे त्याची एक आयडिया येऊ शकते. कारण वर्क फंक्शन ही कॉन्स्टंट क्वांटिटी जनरली बुक्समध्ये बोर्डच्या बुक्समध्ये पण त्याचे टेबल दिलेले असतात. बऱ्याच क्वांटिटी आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायची आहे. सो द टेबल इज गिवन ऑन द नेक्स्ट पेज. वेवलेंथ आर गिवन अँड स्टॉपिंग पोटेंशियल आर गिवन. सो देर आर टू वेवलेंथ and there are corresponding two stopping potential. So the first wavelength is 2536 angstrom. So we will denote it by lambda 1. 2536 angstrom. The corresponding stopping potential Vs1 is equal to 1.95 electron volt. Oh sorry, 1.95 volt. The second wavelength lambda 2, 3650. It is more. So incident energy will be less, therefore stopping potential will also be lesser. It is only 0.5 volt. And you have to find Planck's constant H question mark, W0 question mark, nu 0 question mark, lambda 0 question mark, like this. So two values of stopping potential and two values of incident wavelength are given. So how we can find the Planck's constant? That method is a graphical method. So I am going to plot the graph like this. Photoelectric equation used. H nu is equal to W0 plus K max. So H into C upon lambda is equal to W0 plus E into Vs. Therefore E into Vs is equal to H into C upon lambda minus W0, and therefore Vs is equal to H into C by E 1 upon lambda minus W0 by E. So this is equation 1. Y is equal to mx plus C. This is equation 2. So comparing 1 and 2. Comparing 1 and 2, we get y coordinate is a stopping potential, x coordinate is a wavelength 1 upon lambda, wave number, slope m, I will write down here, slope m is equal to h into c by e. आपल्याला हा प्रॉब्लेम लागला आहे, h कॅल्क्युलेट करण्यासाठी. C is the speed of light, charge of the electron. If we know the slope from the graph, then we can find the Planck constant. The first part साठी आपल्याला ही मेथड यूज करावी लागणार. Then C is equal to W0 by E. W0 by E. This is the comparison. So the nature of the graph is like this. This is minus. C is minus. So the graph is like this. This is the incident frequency. X coordinate is 1 upon lambda and y coordinate is Vs. So the intercept is negative. This is C. Then this value is Vs1. Correspondingly, this wavelength is 1 upon lambda 1. This another potential is Vh2. Sorry, this is Vh1. This is Vh2 because Vh2 is less. This is 1 upon lambda 2, 1 upon lambda 1, like this. And this is the slope. Slope is equal to m is equal to h into c by e. So we can find the slope by this graphical method. So this is equation small a from graph. Slope m is equal to slope तो फॉर्म ऑफ में सिर्फ देंगे y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So m is equal to y2 means vs1 minus vs2 upon 1 upon lambda 1 minus 1 upon lambda 2. So this is the value of the slope. So what to calculate the value? So slope is calculated by this method. So in this problem, there are two wavelengths are given, lambda 1, lambda 2, and corresponding two potential stopping potential are given, Vh1 and Vh2, like this. And now we have to find Planck's constant, work function, threshold frequency, and threshold wavelength. So to find the Planck's constant, we have to use the graphical method. In one previous problem, we have used this method. So photoelectric equation is given by H nu, incident energy is equal to W0 work function plus K max. This K max is also given by E into Vs, where Vs is a stopping potential. Nu is replaced by C upon lambda. So the equation becomes H into C upon lambda is equal to W0 plus E into Vs. So I have arranged the equation. The W0 will become minus on the other side. So E into Vs is equal to H into C upon lambda minus W0. Again, on left hand side we want only Vs. So E is whole equation is divided by E, charge of the electron. So this E will get cancelled. So Vs is equal to H into C upon E into 1 upon lambda minus W0 by E. So this equation is compared with the equation of straight line y is equal to mx plus c. So if you compare these two equations, then what is the comparison? Y coordinate represent the stopping potential. X coordinate represent the 1 upon lambda reciprocal of wavelength, that is also called as a wave number. And then the slope of the graph is this bracket multiplier. M is equal to h into c by e. So to find h Planck constant, we have to find m. तर एम आपल्याला ह्या Vs1 Vs2 1 upon lambda 1 1 upon lambda 2 वरून काढता येईल. तर ही ग्राफिकल मेथड यूज करून हा एम स्लोप कॅल्क्युलेट करा आणि तो स्लोप याच्याशी इक्वेट केला की आपल्याला एच काढता येऊ शकेल. सो स्लोप एम इज इक्वल टू y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 और y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2 हा स्लोप फॉर्म आपण यूज केलेला आहे. So slope m is equal to h into c upon e is equal to, now substitute Vs1, Vs2, lambda 1, lambda 2 in this equation. So right hand side comes to be this 1.42 upon 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 6, and left hand side slope is equal to h into c by e. So we have to find h, Planck's constant. So c and e are transferred on the other side. So this is E, charge of the electron, this is C, and the calculation gives the Planck's constant H is equal to 0.645 into 10 raised to minus 34 joule into second. So 6.45, it will become 34. So Planck's constant is always in the power of 10 raised to minus 34 joule into second, like this. Now we have to find W0. So for W0 we will require this H Planck's constant. So H is used in this equation. So this equation E into Vs is equal to H into C upon lambda 1 minus W0. It is used for first observation. So this Vs is replaced by Vs1, lambda is replaced by lambda 1. So Vs1 is equal to 1.95 volt. So use this property. potential in hole is equal to energy in electron hole. So E into Vs1 is the kinetic energy, and in electron hole it will be equal to 1.95. So this left hand side is equal to 1.95 electron volt. This H into C upon lambda 1, this is the incident energy. For incident energy in electron hole, we use this formula 12,500 upon wavelength in angstrom unit. So wavelength, first wavelength is 2,536. So substitute this value here, and therefore this incident energy in this equation C is equal to 4.93 electron volt. So this is 4.93, this is the 1.95. So we can find the W0 in electron volt. So W0 comes to be 2.98 electron volt. Now from this value of W0 we can estimate the metal. So W0 is equal to 2.9 electron volt for calcium, and our answer is 2.98. It is nearer to 2.9, and therefore most likely the metal used is the calcium. So calcium is used as a photoemitter. Metal used is calcium for photocathode. For photocathode or photoemitter. Most likely the metal used is the calcium for photoemitter. Only emitter or cathode. Now, once we know W0, we can calculate threshold frequency nu 0 by using this formula. So we have derived all these equations. W0 is equal to H nu 0. So nu 0 is equal to W0 by H. So in this case, we are substituting H in joule into second SI system. Therefore, the W0 2.98 electron volt is not allowed. We have to convert it in joule, and therefore multiply this 2.98 electron volt by charge of the electron, and therefore the threshold frequency comes to be nearly 7.2 into 10 to 14 hertz. And once we know this threshold frequency nu 0, we can find the threshold wavelength because they are inversely proportional to each other, and C is a speed of light constant. So from H we can find W0, from W0 we can find nu 0, and from nu 0 we can find lambda 0. So step by step we can make the calculations. So calculations are too much lengthy like this. So this estimation of material depends upon the value of the work function like this. Now remaining problems are related with the de Broglie's wavelength. So we know the various equations forms of de Broglie's wavelength. 13. Calculate the wavelength associated with an electron, its momentum and speed when it is accelerated through a potential of 54 volt. A part. Then B part, when it is moving with the kinetic energy of 150 electron volt. So in first case we are given potential, in second case we are given the energy, and we have to find the lambda. So in the first part the value is given, V is equal to 54 volt. In the B part, kinetic energy A is given 150 electron volt. In both the cases, we have to find the wavelength lambda, momentum P, and speed V of the electron. So this is our problem. So de Broglie's wavelength is given in terms of potential by this formula. Directly you can get the answer in angstrom or in nanometer. So A part, de Broglie's wavelength lambda is equal to 12.28 upon square root of V. V is potential in volt. This lambda is in angstrom unit. So lambda in nanometer. Answer is given in nanometer, so we will convert this value 1.228 upon root of 54. Root of 54. And root of 54 means it is 7 point something. 7 point something. So you can find the value from log table. It is 7.35. And therefore this is equal to 1 point something, 0 point something, 1.67 angstrom, 0.167 nanometer. So wavelength lambda is equal to 0.167 nanometer. This is the answer of the wavelength. Now once we know wavelength, we can find the momentum. Lambda is equal to h by p, therefore momentum p is equal to h by lambda. So momentum p is equal to h is equal to 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 34, and this wavelength is in nanometers, so 0.167 nanometers 10 raised to minus 9. So this comes to be 6.63 upon 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 34 as it is, and this will become minus 10. So this minus 10 will become plus 10. So this is nearly 4 point something into 10 raised to minus 24 kg meter per second. It is a unit for the momentum. So 4 point something, sorry, 3.97. It comes to be 3.97. So momentum p is equal to this much kg meter per second. Now we have to find the speed. Momentum p is equal to mass of the electron into v. Therefore, speed v is equal to p upon mass of the electron. So 3.97 into 10 raised to minus 24 upon mass of the electron is equal to 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. So this minus 31 will become plus. So this is minus 24. This is plus 21, and this will be nearly nearly 0.4 something, 4363, 0.4363 into 10 raised to 7. So 0.4363 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second, or 4.363 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second. So speed of the emitted photo electron v is equal to this much meter per second. हा झाला ए पार्ट. जर आपल्याला पोटेन्शियल दिलेला असेल तर. सेकंड पार्ट. Now we are given the kinetic energy. So de Broglie's wavelength in terms of kinetic energy is, we know this formula. So this de Broglie's wavelength is given in various forms. Lambda is equal to h by p is equal to h upon mv is equal to h upon under root 2 times m into k is equal to h upon 2 times m into e into v. V is the exciting potential. Lambda is equal to lambda in angstrom unit 12.28 upon root of v is equal to root of 150 upon v in volt. So these are the various formulae for de Broglie's wavelength. So we will require all these formulae. Now kinetic energy given, so we will use this formula. So de Broglie's wavelength lambda is equal to h upon under root 2 times mass of the electron, photoelectron into kinetic energy. So we have to find lambda. So lambda is equal to 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 34 r. The another method is like this. Kinetic energy in electron volt is equal to potential in volt, and therefore kinetic energy is equal to 150 electron volt. Therefore this potential in volt V is equal to 150 volt. So either you can use this method or you can use this method. So lambda is equal to, we will use this formula, root of 150 upon V in volt. So lambda is equal to 1 angstrom. Lambda in angstrom. One 50 upon V in volt. So this is equal to lambda is equal to root of 150 upon 150, that is equal to 1 angstrom. So wavelength lambda is equal to 1 angstrom, 10 raised to minus 10 meter. So once you know the wavelength, you can find the remaining quantity. So momentum P is equal to 8 by P, 8 upon lambda, 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 34 upon 10 raised to minus 10. So answer is 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 24. So momentum P is equal to 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 24 kg meter per second. And once we know the momentum, then we can find speed. Speed V is equal to P upon mass of the electron. 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 24 upon 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. This is 24. So this will be again 4 point something, 4.141 into the power is 10 raised to minus 5. V is equal to this much. Sorry, mass of the electron is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 13. So same value, 6.63 upon 9.1, it is nearly 7 point something, 0.7286 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second, or 7.286 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second. This is the speed V. ॲक्च्युली एवढे दोन प्रॉब्लेम झाले, एका स्टेपची विचारायची गरज नाही. आता आहे ते बोर्डच्या बुक्समध्ये दिलेलं म्हणून आपण ते घेतलं. बोर्डाला याच्यापैकी कुठला तरी एकच प्रॉब्लेम विचारणार होतो. सो अगेन वी हॅव यूज दिस रिलेशन. Energy in electron volt it is given 150 volt, therefore potential is equal to exciting potential is equal to 150 volt, and that potential is directly substituted here. Otherwise this is the second method. Substitute H, substitute 2, mass of the electron, kinetic energy is given 150 electron volt. You have to convert it in meter and then make the calculation. So it will be a lengthy method for this problem. Question number 14. The de Broglie's wavelength associated with an electron and proton are same. What will be the ratio of their momenta and their kinetic energy? So we will use suffix E for electron and P for proton. So what is the given quantity? The de Broglie's wavelength associated with the electron is equal to that of the proton, and we have to find the ratio of momentum of the electron to the momentum of the proton is equal to question mark ratio. Then kinetic energy of the electron upon kinetic energy of the proton is equal to question mark. So what we use all these relations. So first we will use this formula in terms of momentum. A part. De Broglie's wavelength lambda is equal to h by p. Therefore, lambda e, therefore p is equal to h by lambda. Therefore, momentum of the electron to the momentum of the proton is equal to h upon lambda e divided by h upon lambda p. Since lambda electron is equal to lambda proton, therefore p upon pp is equal to 1. So momentum of the electron s2, momentum of the proton is equal to 1s1. हा झाला फर्स्ट पार्ट. आता कायनेटिक एनर्जीसाठी आपल्याला हा फॉर्म्युला यूज करावा लागेल. बी पार्ट लॅम्बडा इज इक्वल टू h upon under root 2 times mass into kinetic energy. So lambda electron upon lambda proton is equal to h upon under root 2 times mass of the electron, kinetic energy of the electron divided by h upon under root 2 times mass of the proton, kinetic energy of the proton. So these two wavelengths are equal, therefore 1 is equal to h will get cancelled, 2 will get cancelled, and therefore in a big root mass of the proton, kinetic energy of the proton upon mass of the electron, kinetic energy of the electron. Squaring. So 1 is equal to mass of the proton, kinetic energy of the proton, mass of the electron, kinetic energy of the electron. So kinetic energy of the electron upon kinetic energy of the proton is equal to mass of the proton upon mass of the electron. Mass of the proton is 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 kilogram. Mass of the electron is equal to 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 931, and this ratio comes to be 1836 or 38. It is constant 1836. So kinetic energy of the electron has to kinetic energy of the proton is equal to 1836 has to 1. This is the ratio. In this equation, A is a kinetic energy of the particle. The particle may be electron, may be proton. A is the mass of the particle. Mass of the particle. In this equation, P is a momentum. Momentum of a particle. Like this. Next, question number 50. Now all these remaining problems are associated with the de Broglie's wavelength. 16. What is the speed of the proton having de Broglie's wavelength of 0.08 angstrom unit? We have to find the speed. So we will use this formula. So what is given? Lambda is equal to 0.08 angstrom. We have to convert it in meter. Lambda is equal to 0.08 angstrom is equal to 8 into 10 raised to minus 2 angstrom is equal to 8 into 10 raised to minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter. So that is equal to 8 into 10 raised to minus 12 meter. And V is equal to question mark. Mass of the electron Me is equal to 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kilogram. So diffraction wavelength lambda, you will use a relation this much. Diffraction wavelength lambda is equal to H upon P is equal to H upon mv. Therefore, speed of the electron, particle है electron is a proton, speed of the proton is equal to dt is equal to 8 upon mass of the proton into lambda. So velocity speed of the proton is equal to 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 34. It is constant. And mass of the proton, just now we have written mass of the proton is equal to 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 kilogram. And lambda is equal to 8 into 10 raised to minus 12. So minus 29 minus 12 it will become 39. So 10 raised to minus 34, 10 raised to plus 39, 6.63 upon 8 ने याला multiply करो, 8 into 7 56, 13.35. So this is equal to 66.3 into 4 upon 13.35. So it is nearly 5 point something. .963. (10 to 4 meter per second). In our board books, the answer is given 49.63 into 10 to 3 meter per second. So speed of the proton. आपल्याला प्रोटॉनचं मास अशा वेळी माहिती पाहिजे. काय आपल्याला अल्फा पार्टिकलचं पण स्पीड विचारतात. अल्फा पार्टिकलचं मास 4 ॲटॉमिक मास युनिट घ्यायचं असतं. म्हणजे ह्या मास ऑफ द प्रोटॉन आपल्याला 4 ने मल्टिप्लाय करावं लागतं. So this is the speed of the proton. लॅम्बडाचे व्हरायटीचे इक्वेशन आपण यूज करतो इथे. So these equations for diffraction wavelength are important. We are reading one by one these equations. Next, question number 17. In nuclear reactors, neutrons travels with the energies of 5 into 10 to minus 21 joule. Find their speed and wavelength. What to find speed and wavelength? So first we will find the speed. Energy is given. K is equal to 4.1 into 5 into 10 to minus 21. It is already in joule, no conversion. So speed V is equal to question mark lambda question mark. So for neutron, kinetic energy K is equal to 1/2 mass of the neutron into V square. Mn is equal to mass of the neutron So mass of the neutron is equal to mass of the proton is equal to 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 kilograms. So we have to find V. So V square is equal to 2 times k by mass of the electron. And therefore V is equal to, or first we will calculate this value. So 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 10 raised to minus 21 upon this 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27, like this. So this 5 into 2, 10 into 10 raised to, so this is minus 20, this is plus 27 upon 1.67. So reciprocal of this 1.67 is 6 point something, 0.6 something into 10 raised to 7. But this is the value of V square. Ten raised to 7 upon 1.67. So V is equal to 10 raised to 7 upon 1.67. So we will arrange the term like this. This multiplied by 10 divided by 10. So this 10 raised to 14 has root 10 raised to 4 and this has root nearly 16 the root 4 is all. So the 4 point something के there is nearly 4 point something, and therefore V is equal to 0.2446, 0.25 एक्शन आंसर थोड़ा कम मिली, 0.2446 into 10 raised to 4 meter per second or 2.246 into 10 raised to 3 meter per second. Speed of the neutron is equal to, this is the first part. Now lambda can be calculated either by using this value of kinetic energy or by using this speed. So now we know the speed, therefore we can use this formula. Second part, diffractive wavelength lambda is equal to h upon mass of the neutron into velocity of the neutron. So lambda is equal to 6.63 into 10 raised to minus 34. It is a universal constant. Mass of the neutron, just now we have substituted 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 and speed 2.446 into 10 raised to 3 meters per second, like this. So 6.63 upon 1.67, 2.446 and 10 to the power minus 34, and this is minus 24, it will become plus. So 10 raised to minus 10 meter and this value will be 1.30. This value is 1.62 into 10 raised to minus 10 meter. So lambda is equal to 1620 angstrom unit. नॅनोमीटर मध्ये बुक्स मध्ये आन्सर दिलेले असते 1.62 angstrom unit. So diffractive wavelength associated with the moving neutron is like this. Last. Last problem, question number 18. Again there are 3 or 4 parts in this problem. Find the ratio of the diffractive wavelength of an electron and proton when both are moving with A, same speed, B, same energy, C, same momentum. State which of the two will have the longer wavelength in each case. तर प्रत्येक केसमध्ये आपल्याला रिझल्ट द्यायला सांगितलेला आहे. So we have to compare lambda E and lambda P. E for electron, P for proton. Lambda E is equal to lambda electron. Lambda P is equal to lambda proton. So lambda E upon lambda P is equal to question mark A. The speed of the electron is equal to speed of the proton. B. The kinetic energy of the electron is equal to kinetic energy of the proton. And C. C part मध्ये काय इक्वल म्हटलेलं आहे? They have same momentum. So momentum of the electron is equal to momentum of the proton. This is our problem. So A part. You have to find the de Broglie's wavelength using B. So de Broglie's wavelength in terms of the speed आपल्याला वेगळी येते. In terms of speed म्हणजे हा फॉर्म्युला lambda is equal to 8 upon mv. Therefore lambda electron upon lambda proton is equal to 8 upon mass of the electron, velocity of the electron divided by 8 upon mass of the proton, velocity of the proton. Since B is equal to Bp, therefore lambda electron upon lambda proton is equal to mass of the proton upon mass of the electron is equal to 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 kilogram, 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. So this is equal to 1836 upon 1. So lambda E upon lambda P is equal to this much. Therefore, in the A part, the result is lambda E is greater than lambda P. So electron has longer wavelength than proton. दोघांचा रेशो पण आपल्याला माहिती झाला आणि रिझल्ट पण माहिती झाला. First part. Now second part, we are given equal kinetic energy. So kinetic energy means we have to use this relation. K for kinetic energy. B part. The Broglie's wavelength lambda is equal to 8 upon under root of 2 times mass of the electron K. K for kinetic energy of the moving particle. So lambda electron upon lambda proton is equal to 8 upon under root of 2 times mass of the electron, kinetic energy of the electron divided by 8 upon under root of 2 times mass of the proton, kinetic energy of the proton. Since K is equal to Kp and H is constant, therefore lambda electron upon lambda proton is equal to, in a big group, mass of the proton upon mass of the electron is equal to under root of 1836 upon 1. तो याचा रूट 40 पेक्षा ज़्यादा येईल. That is 42.85. So lambda E is greater than lambda P. So electron has, second case मध्ये पण रिझल्ट मिळाला. Electron has longer wavelength than proton. Now in the third case, momentum. So directly use this formula. Equal momentum, therefore equal wavelength. थर्ड पार्टचा आन्सर तर सोपं आहे, डायरेक्टली आपण लिहू शकतो सी पार्ट. diffraction wavelength lambda is equal to 8 by p. 8 by p. Therefore, lambda electron upon lambda photon is equal to 8 upon momentum of the electron divided by 8 upon momentum of the photon. Since momentum are equal, P is equal to Pp, therefore lambda E upon lambda P is equal to 1, therefore lambda E is equal to lambda P, therefore the conclusion is electron and proton have equal wavelength, no longer, no shorter. So we have used these three relations. हे एक रिलेशन फक्त आपण यूज केला नाही, पण त्याच्यावेळी हे रिलेशन आपल्याला यूज करता येतं. सो दिस इज अबाउट द प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्विंग ऑफ दिस chapter. Next we are going to start this atoms and nuclei. Structure of atoms and nuclei. Okay, we'll stop here. Next time we will start the next chapter, atoms, structure of atoms and nuclei.